can see the Fiend's Gate is there to try to assist. 33. Looks like they're going to try to turn this around onto Roger. 9 still very low, though. Net Blast is enough to finish him off. So in the end, 9Pandas get what they wanted. 33.
Oh, that was close.
Yeah, almost getting stunned out.
He'll probably have been fine. But
as he's, is that another more sugar? Well,
this is the mark of a talented player. As he is taking the tower, he's stirring the coffee.
If you're going to have that much sugar, you got to stir a lot.
I mean, it's honestly the perfect hero to have a tea with or a coffee. You just cast Firestorm and then you stir your coffee.
Yeah,
that's basically
that's fair.
That makes sense.
I don't think so.
Interesting item build from 9, right? He went Pavis, first item on the mid Timber.
Oh wow, that's very
which is pretty unusual. But if there's something we've seen from Tundra in this tournament, creativity for me is
Toss, life drain.
He's gonna be fine.
Yep, he looks okay. He's gonna Pavis himself. Yeah, that is very strange. Typically, we've been seeing it on basically the 4 or the 5 to cast on their core.
Very cool item on Timber because of the stats it gives. It gives
them an advantage.
Bit of an X factor on the supports too.
Shackle shot. Okay. Timber chaining in as well. The heal coming out from Anteri doesn't have much mana to speak of now. The toss back. Okay. Kiyotaka is dead though. The right click is way too much to handle from Skeeter. Anteri looks to be next. Trying to heal up. Inside is Decrepify, but won't last too long.
Nice moment of opportunity there from Tundra, finding the Tiny. It's the dream. Can they Roche?
Yeah,
they have Wraith King Death though, so probably just gonna force this here.
Yeah.
Yep, that blows the game wide open for them. This is a crucial item for the Dire lineup to function, is to have this Aegis, and they're gonna have to wait quite a while to get their hands on that now at this point.
See the beautiful shackle shot from Soxa that sets everything up. Antares did his best to keep his mid position 2 alive.
Radiant's middle tower.
Fact, as the Wraith King skeletons are following him, and they can surround him. He already has to pop his BKB, but here comes Ramses. Gets off the concoction. The focus right now is on to Skeeter, but of course does have his ult available. Thus will be coming back. Ramses now he pops BKB, but Skeeter able to blink away to safety. Antares is getting burned down by 9 Shard. Meanwhile, Ramses just slaps snaking into another universe. Has to buy back into the game. Antares is going to be the trade, so 1-for-1 support for support, but it did require a buyback from Tundra.
And they're not really going to get anything out of this buyback either, right? I mean,
yeah, there's still 2 available. We're going to fight in the mid lane. Skeeter gets off his Wraith Fire Blast, focusing. And there is able to be saved by his Eon Disc as the Doom is procced onto the Wind Ranger. And that is a nice pickup.
It's a dieback
for 9Pandas. Absolutely. 2 supports dead with no return in sight. Despite having the Aegis on this Wraith King, they're just not going to focus him. Instead, they're going to go for the Fatty McFatty Heart Underlord. Seems pretty squishy, all things considered. 3 dead for Tundra.
It's pretty squishy. Just 5 heroes beating into him for 10 seconds.
Yeah. All the skeletons. 9Pandas is now knocking on the high ground as Tundra. They're going for the shard right now. Okay, interesting. Underlord gets it.
Radiant's middle tower.
It's gonna cost them. I mean, they can't defend anyway.
Radiant's middle.
It's gonna be 1 set of racks for 9Pandas. They're actually gonna go for the throne. No, they're gonna go for that second set in the bottom. They can't go for Megas because the tier 2 exists in the top lane. I mean, they could legitimately go for throne right now.
Oh boy, the Skelly boys.
Skellies are continuing to go to work. Fortifications popped.
My daddy golem.
Half of them die.
Giving them a lot of extra health.
Golem to get the extra HP. And it's going to be the death of the first tier 4. Are they going to stop? I don't think so. 10 seconds on these 2 heroes still remaining for Tundra. They still have the Aegis. Skeeter finally jumps into the frame. They're just going to focus down the Aegis. All they have to do is right click and that's it.
Tundra. How much 33 will do?
No way.
No.
All right. So kill for Soxa on, you know, just the casual position 1 Slark that's died, I think, 4 times now to the exact same support hero. I don't know what you're supposed to do. And Bounty Hunter is one of those heroes where, as we've seen so many times, track kills will continue to snowball if you let them get killed, and they're just going to rack them up.
Skitter has tipped his teammates more than he has kills and assists. He's literally just sitting there pressing
just
tip.
Farming. Yeah.
He's tipping Soxa, he's tipping Snake King, you know, just chilling. I'm just hitting creeps. Good job, guys. Whenever you need me, just let me know. I mean, you guys are doing great. It honestly genuinely feels like Naga could be literally any hero of this game right now. That is how much they're doing on the rest of the squad. Like, that's not what they carry. He doesn't need to get involved. He can just become a threat down the stretch.
He's going to find Kiyotaka. Frack is there. And and the lockdown. Well, he's attempting to TP out, but, you know, Sox is just going to get his 6th kill of the game, and I think his phylactery is likely on the way.
So that will be their 3rd, right? And they have one on Rubik, Dusa, and Bounty.
Yeah.
And that means when all... didn't even get to the point where it was.
You can't even finish your thought process. All the Ramses will live.
It's already...
Probably. Maybe. Alright, they are just tilted. They're just... I
gave him the smiley.
I don't know how you come back from this. A nice epicenter burrow strike combo. Those Sox is dead. Snake King is next. Ramses is beyond tilted.
It was a bait.
How many times has he done that? That's the 2nd kill where he goes back in with low HP and just dies to Bounty.
What can you really say to that? Unfortunate. Really.
Yeah, that is something you could say to that.
So, yes, we're going to get the replay here. I think they came into this with a thought of having a solution. And again, I still need to see it in this game. Like, what can you possibly do to solve this problem? If you didn't have the illusion problem, I would think they could maybe handle it through... So annoying. He's going to die for this, surely. There's going to be a trade.
There, Skeeter looking for the kill on Kiyotaka, and they'll find it. So 1 for 1. Position 2 for 4. They were going to Tundra.
Although illusions are going to run in Terry's down all game now.
Sox is just about as farm as Kiyotaka, so maybe it's about a wash.
Oh my god, he's
fine.
Really close. He's fine. He has 21s though. So
he's under attack.
I love that Sox is the one that gets the kill.
Vendetta on Rubik is no joke. He burned all of Slark's mana on the jump there, and they just killed him in one swing.
Holy jeez. I have not seen a game like this in quite a while, I would say.
Is under attack.
Oh,
nice steal from 9. And, I mean, that's the thing that...
Oh, here he comes!
Yep, Soxa again. Just wants to be the most farmed here on the
Great kill by Soxa.
It's like, hey, if I just get in range for me to track, and, you know, you could actually get the kill with track, technically.
It's like that thing in the company where you do 90% of the work and then your superior gets the credit.
Yes.
That's basically it right there. Great sequence of spellcasting from 9, and then Bounty comes in. I made this.
Well, to be fair,
one attack on track.
He did make this state of the game occur.
I mean, that's fair.
So he does this. This is like the CEO that started the company, the founder.
I will say, I think this is the highest impact we've seen on a single game from a single player this tournament. Like, he just...
He's going to try to steal this.
Ran it over.
He's going to try to steal this. Oh, he gets lifted instead. And, oh, he dies.
He dies to the Tormentor.
To the Tormentor, as the shard goes to Snake King. Okay, Kiyotaka, he's going to pop his BKB, but falls in the end to the Fade Bolt.
He's now level 6. And Skater on the Terrorblade has also been making that space a little bit for Snake King in the lane. Also, Snake has been involved in
Pandas are kind of struggling. I mean, the offlaner 33 is higher than anybody else
Kiyotaka
on that team. Underlord gets the Pit of Malice, focus fire from afar. And Kiyotaka, a couple more hits will do it. Another easy kill for Tundra. You can see Tundra just, like they go really fast-paced really early, regardless of their lineup.
What's the cast range of... Okay, this is completely unrelated. What's the cast range of Laser? 650. And Windranger's attack range is 600. So, okay. Technically, you could buy Dragonlance and Windranger and outrange Laser.
Okay. That's not the worst.
I don't think that's ever good.
That sounds great.
Oh, it's just a thought, because like what's happening in these situations is that 9 is getting laser. I mean, he killed him anyway, right? But he could either outrange the laser. Obviously, you're going to get MKB eventually and use that as your solution, but that's just a stray thought. Obviously, Windranger now being a universal hero means that an item like Dragonlance also gives you damage, whereas in the past when you were in, it felt way worse to buy. So make...
Gavel not it.
Nope.
Nero is going to get caught out. There's the Atos to start it out. Into the Shackle, into Focus Fire.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And Peter and 9 team up for an easy kill. Yeah, Snake King's jungling. Yeah, I'm interested.
Yeah, I feel like Snake King does this more than any 5 in the world right now. Just recognizes that
in pro play, because in pubs this is standard.
Right, so he recognizes the game state of how the lanes are being pushed, and he's just maximizing. Soxa will definitely die here.
Yep. All the 33 with the Fiend's Gate. The entirety of Tundra seemingly are here. Kiyotaka's dead. next. Roger trying to get the kill on the Snake King. Looks like that's not to be. So a beautiful turnaround for Tundra, and they only lose the Venom. And although Snake King picked off by me.
His middle tower is under attack.
Can you solo it that early?
Oh, hang on. I think, okay, so I think he thought that he took the Watcher. I'll explain in a second.
Oh boy, Bat Rider already falls. Leipnir placed onto the Antares Bounty Hunter, so 2 quick kills for Tundra as Kiyotaka showing himself with the Shivas.
Okay, so here's what Roger thought, okay? He thought that he had taken control of the Watcher, but it was a Radiant one, which was then stolen. And what he was trying to do was control the Watcher, pike, TP to base, and shoot from the base.
Oh.
But since the Watcher was Radiant beforehand, he didn't get the vision, he just muted it, right? And now on the second try, he realized, oh, I didn't have the Watcher, so he positioned himself and pulled downwards, which makes me wonder, to begin with, why did he TP? Because he could do it without, right?
Maybe he was scared somebody was going to gank him or something.
Maybe. Maybe that's what it was.
All right, well, he does take the Tormentor in the end. And who ended up getting the shard? It was the bounty.
So can Invis the Monkey King?
So last time we cast this shard, it was not cast on an ally at any point. Socks are going to run right into Miero. There's the lasso, the track, and the easy kill. That's for Miero, and that literally might just be Roche. We'll see if they still want to fight. It's a 5v4 now. Ramses gets off the Wukong's command. They're going to blow up Snake King to start it off. Kiyotaka on the back line with the Shivas. Going on top of 9. Shackle will connect. Ramses trying to find more, but there's the Underlord pit onto Ramses. Kiyotaka forced to TP out. Ramses has to pop his BKB and TP out, but they have the damage. And down he goes. Big kill.
It feels like this could be a Windranger Master game, doesn't it?
Perhaps. Roger on the other side of the bridge now. Kiyotaka, again, just trying to create space, but I think they might just have to give up Roche, as this will be Tundra's for the taking.
Plenty of time left.
Miero trying to get away with that Lotus Orb. There's the pit though onto the Tinker. This will be a huge kill for Tundra. The flame break keeping everybody at bay. Shackle connects on Paris as Rogers continues to do damage from afar. Soxa dies and thus his Poison Nova goes off. There's the Sunder finally from Skeeter. He's no longer in meta, so not as big of a threat. And Monkey King available if he can just TP in here in time. So somehow 9Pandas have successfully prevented the Roshan.
Roger,
and now they can go for it.
He more or less soloed the Maiden with Pike.
Turnaround for Tundra as they were losing a lot of momentum. As we're going to... There we go again. This should be... This should be... What? Oh my god! He took it solo! Oh my 70 seconds! Oh, and they're going to lose Miero! And here comes the Fiend's Gate from above. Miero might actually get out as Roger is turned into a beastly carry. Snake King is deleted. Oh, pops the smoke is fine. They're going to continue on despite it being 5v4. Kiyotaka, the game Poison Nova pops the BKB, getting nullified, attempting the TP out again. Will be fine.
They need a bash.
They killed the Windrunner.
They
That's
really
a big
need
kill.
some sort of bash or Abyssal against this Tinker.
Yeah,
he can play way too aggressively. But oh my god, Ramsey's dying there. That is unbelievable.
He's had some interesting deaths. That's to say the least. Soxa gets dropped. Something to that effect.
Alright, Kiyotaka's in. Well, not really.
Yep, he's in. Going for 9. The lasso is there. Do they have the damage? They do. 75 seconds of no Windranger.
Oh my god.
And now Kiyotaka is going absolute ham. Destroying Snake King, has the overwhelming blink. He is just slowing them perpetually. Showing off now. Looking for a high 5. We'll TP back to base. This is the new and... Yeah, that was Arcane Rune, obviously, but this is the new Tinker that has been nerfed because of the Blink Dagger changes.
Yeah.
Still quite strong.
Am I missing something? Is there a reason they are not buying a Basher here? Because they're not really struggling with getting on top of Kiyotaka, they're struggling with stopping him from TPing out, right?
Yes. Like, they caught him, like, he's BKB TP'd out several times.
They have Nullifier against the E-Blade, so they can cover that part of it. It just feels like they need here that makes that not possible. I really feel like they should be buying an Abyssal Blade on Skitter here. The Venno, probably. And and just keep laying it. And this is something that's hard for the Underlord to itemize against as well, right? Because we're talking about these Underlords that
Roxa's dead.
Lincoln, you miss it.
Yeah. Heat-seeking missile now stuns, level 25. Of course, he's level 27, so he's had that a while. Arrow gonna get some company with Kiyotaka. And they can easily kill CM from the other side of the cliff. That's a double kill across the map for Kiyotaka.
They do not have a solution for this hero, right?
They do not.
He's absolutely just running the show.
I mean, it started out a bit slow, but now that he's fully online, it's
Tinker has these games once in a while where, like, the enemy team just don't have the solutions. You're going to be problematic to deal with, to say the least. Tundra, I mean, it was obviously the overall 10th pick of the draft, right?
Kiyotaka, they're going to get vision here onto Snake King. He's getting the frostbite up, and immediately blinks out. Snake King's just going to die right off the bat. As the Underlord's taking the brunt of the damage, Snake King somehow lived, but just 2 dead already, 9. Another casualty for Tundra. They have no answers for this Tinker. There's literally nothing they can do. It's an ultra kill, and they did basically nothing. It was a 1v4.
Science is too strong.
Jeez.
You're fighting a guy with lasers, with rockets, with arrows. What did you think that was going to go with your last pick, Windred? You had to pick some even more science-y shit, like Zeus, because he has magic that doesn't exist.
This is an Aghanim Scepter as well. Once it is dropped, which I suppose Ramses will take.
Dire are scanning.
As Tinker already has the Ags, he's already consumed an Ags, in fact.
Oh no.
Kiyotaka into the base, and Skeeter is dead. Gracious. Okay. This hero has completely taken over in this upper bracket semi matchup. It's the Tinker show. Level 29. At 44 minutes.
Oh, that is dirty.
I don't know what you do.
Radiant's middle tower.
I genuinely don't know what you do. There was a timing where the Basher would have made a difference. I don't know anymore. I don't know if that matters anymore, though. He's just too big.
I think it's fun. It's kind of critical mass at this point. Oh, they hit a monkey king.
Yeah, the arrow. They're using the lasso on Snake King. They're going to clean him up relatively easily. Kiyotaka just chilling in the pit.
Radiant's bottom barrel.
Now the rest of the team can focus on the barracks. Remember, they still have Cheese on Roger. They still have the Aegis intact for Ramses for another 4 minutes. Buybacks are available from Tundra, but if you buy back and you don't get some major kills, it might just be GG. 37k net worth lead. The double gem is on the line, apparently. Kiyotaka going back in. 9 already very low. Another laser rocket. Goodbye. No Wind Ranger for 75 seconds. Another lasso comes online. Fox is dead. 33's next on the list. Trying to go to his fountain. He'll get there successfully. BKB saving his life as Skeeter finally ends up spawning. And to be able to get some kills in the form of a two supports.
Kiyotaka.
Kiyotaka's back with full mana. And that's a dead Soxa. 33 and Skeeter, the only 2 remaining members alive at the current moment for Tundra. There's a nullifier on Kiyotaka, has to be a bit careful. Hit a mouse as well, and pops the BKB. Finding a little bit of distance, but there's a force step from Skeeter trying to wreck the Kiyotaka. This will be a very big kill, he's getting really low. Equally applied to him, and finally, they vanquish the Tinker. He actually flies back into the game, knowing that the Aegis is still online for Ramses. And Kiyotaka, now they can focus down Skeeter. He's very low, no Thunder to come, 95 seconds. Does have buyback, but of course, meta has been used already.
Radiant structure.
Now focusing on the barracks, that's going to be another fortification for Tundra. As you can see, 9Pandas, they want to finish this game now. So they were able to kill the Tinker once. Can they do it again? They keep getting caught out again and will drop to the deck. 33 with a nice pit of malice. As the buyback comes through, but 33 gets off the Yules. Okay, Ramsey's getting pretty low. Has to pop the cheese. Only gets the half HP. And Skeeter, now he's the one in trouble. Getting bashed into oblivion. And down he goes. Double kill for Kiyotaka. And that should do it. GGs are called.